Namaskar. Good morning, everyone. On the behalf of the School Leadership Academy, SCRT, I welcome all the participants and the invitees for today's program. Today, School Leadership Academy, SCRT Telangana, in association with the National Center for School Leadership of National Institute of Education Planning and Administration of New Delhi, invites one and all for the launch of online program on school leadership and management. That's called the Pslm course for school heads. And particularly today is a launch of in Telugu version. This Pslm course is in right now. We are going to launch in Telugu version. This is benefiting the both Telugu states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. On this occasion, I invite our Director SCRT, Srimati M. Radha Reddy. I also invite Professor Rashmi Divanji, Head of the National Center for School Leadership, NEPA, and who is putting an initiative on launching this program in the Telugu language. I also invite today for the guest as a guest of our Andhra Pradesh state, Professor S. V.N. Mastanaya Garu, Director CMAT, Andhra Pradesh. Earlier, he used to work as a joint director of the United Andhra Pradesh. Now he is the director of the CMAT. Shortly, he may join. I also invite Dr. Subita G.V. Benan Garu, Assistant Professor of NCSL NEPA, and also invite the faculty of the NCSL, Sunita Chuk, Charu Smith Malik, Tanushree, Suraj Kumar, Gumit Kaur, and Pooja Shingal, and other faculty members of the NCSL. I also invite the district education officers and also the coordinators, quality coordinators working in the districts. Incidentally, most of the quality coordinators who heading the academic programs at the district level, assisting the DO. Mostly they are of a cadre of the school headmasters. I also invite perhaps we may have the representatives from shortly. Kamal Gaur, Deputy Director of Save the Children, may also join along with the team members of the Save the Children. Now, Mr. Nagesh, perhaps he may join shortly. You may find it. And also, I invite the important job undertaken by the team members of the School Leadership Academy, who acted as translators, who translated the course material of the Pslm course in Telugu version, and also who translated the resource material of the Pslm course. The entire team is there, and also invite the core team of the School Leadership Academy, SCRT, and also I invite the contributors of the modules of last year and the present year who written the modules for the school leadership program. I invite all the module writers, and also I invite all the school heads and the teachers who are present in this program. And this program is being live streamed through YouTube channel also. I think across the state, apart from this Zoom platform, many of the school heads and the teachers are joining this program or witnessing this program. On this occasion, first of all, I invite our Director, SCERT, Srimati M. Radha Reddy Garu, to give inaugural speech for this. Over to Radha Reddy. Madam, I invite once again the Radha Reddy Madam. Any technical issue? Okay.
Suresh Babu garu, is it audible now?
Yes, yeah, audible,
yes,
madam.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good morning to Professor Rashmi Diwan, Head NCSL NEPA, Dr. Subita G. Menon, Assistant Professor NCSL NEPA, the team from SCERT, and all the headmasters, and a special invitation to V. Mastanaya Garu, Director CMAT Andhra Pradesh. A very good morning to all of you. I'm very proud to be a part of this program. As you all are aware that Government of Telangana has laid a lot of focus on education and making a lot of efforts to see that infrastructure is provided to schools and all the headmasters are given the full training on the capacity building, etc. And towards this, government has started the Mana Uru Mana Badi program for developing infrastructure and other facilities in schools. And in a big way, we have started the training for teachers in English medium, as there's a huge demand from the field to see that their children enroll in government schools in English medium. Towards this, around 80,000 teachers are being trained and headmasters are being trained in English medium in phased manner. And as you all are aware that the capacity building of school heads is a continuous process. And this has been initiated by the School Leadership Development Program in Telangana. And SLA came into existence in the year December 2018 as a academic unit of SCERT. And we have a very active team leader here, consultant Suresh Garu, who is working very hard to see that the school leadership program fulfills all the objectives and the aims for which it has been established. I also thank our team at the National Center for School Leadership, who have been providing continuous guidance to us to see that we take up the programs as required. I'll just be very brief on this. I'll just give a little insight. SLA SCERT has trained 225 headmasters as state resource group members at the state level in school leadership development program. Out of them, 163 are headmasters at the secondary level and 62 are LFL headmasters at the primary level. In the year 2021-22, SLA has organized a 5-day training program on school leadership for school heads in virtual mode in all the 3 spells from November to March 2022. From November 2021 to March 2022, and total participants of 2,060 have registered for this program and taken up the program. And 794 participants are very regular in this. And this training was also streamed through YouTube, wherein we had a viewership of about 5.4 thousand. At the district level, 1,836 school heads were trained at the secondary level in 2018. And the school headmasters have played a very active role in during the pandemic 2019, and all the 33 DOs have also taken initiatives and organized webinars at their districts, on school leadership, and 6,880 school heads participated in the webinars. And apart from this, we have documented the best practices which have in the form of a compendium, Transformation of Schools into Vibrant Learning Hubs in the year 2019-20. And we also brought out a book titled Forerunners, comprising 55 success stories in the year 2020. And during the year 2021, as a second edition, the SLA has compiled 67 stories with the title Rise and Shine, Insights of New Age School Leaders. And we have the official YouTube channel also. And right now, as this program, as you all aware, the National Center for School Leadership has launched the online certificate program on school leadership and management for school heads. Initially, it was in English language, and later it was made available in Hindi, Marathi, Kannada, and Assamese. And now it is being translated and brought into Telugu also. The translation of this.
I am told.
I think there's some disturbance. I request all of you all to be on mute.
Please mute yourself.
So NCSL has also taken and given us the privilege of introducing this program in Telugu. And this has been translated. This online course is a 30 contact hours program spread over 10 weeks. So the participant will have to spend around 3 hours a week. And the target group for this is the school heads of elementary, secondary, and higher secondary, working in government sector, and also the senior teachers who would like to participate and be a part and take the course. And this, as you all are aware, this is a free online program with no admission fee. So my only request would be to see that maximum headmasters and teachers, senior teachers join the program and take the benefit of this course, and use it like school heads have very important role to play. They have to take the entire team in school and see that good values are developed in their students and the academic standards are improved, so that they have a lot of onus and responsibility on them. I hope all of them join this program and take the benefit of this program and really translate it in their day-to-day life. Thank you once again. Thank you all the participants.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. You have given a glimpse of the activities of the School Leadership Academy-SCERT carried out right from the year 2018, right from the inception of the SLA. And with your kind cooperation and coordination, we could achieve all this success, madam. Once again, I am very thankful, madam. Now, I request Professor Rashmi Diwan, head of National Center for School Leadership, New Delhi. She will give a presentation on introduction of the PSLM course, particularly of National Center for School Leadership, the course contents, and she will introduce this, how this program is helpful and how it has been launched over the years. Before proceeding over to Rashmi Diwan, madam, I invite the director, CMAT of Andhra Pradesh, Mastanaya Garu, and his team members, Suhasini madam, nodal officer of the School Leadership Academy, Andhra Pradesh, and faculty members of the CMAT also. Over to Rashmi Diwan, madam.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Suresh Babu Garu. It's been, in fact, a great privilege for us, for me, as well as my NCSL team, to be invited to this mega launch event in Telugu language. It's a great opportunity for us to understand how this entire process of translation and contextualization of our online program on school leadership management has happened in Telugu. Thank you so much. And we also extend a very hearty welcome to Madam Radha Reddy Madam, Director SCRT, Telangana, and Sri V.N. Masthanian, Director CMAT Andhra Pradesh. We also extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Suresh Babu sir, who's been there with us all through as a guiding spirit. And at the same time, we also wish to thank and welcome Madam Mr. P. Jagdishwar Reddy from SCRT Telangana, all the translators and contributors to the online program, the basic online program, and also to the distinguished invitees to this launch function. And of course, my own team, Dr. Subita Menon, who's been there with you all through, and she's the one who's leading the program on school leadership development, in both the states, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and also my own other team members, Dr. Pooja Singhal, I can see, Tanushri is there, Dr. Charu, they all have been with you and all through in this journey. But yes, Dr. Subita is taking care of this center, taking care of these two states. And I really thank and wish that this goes a long way, this kind of journey, because, we are just handful at the national level. So from here, I would like to show you some slides, very brief introduction I would like to give to the center as well as the program. Now, is this slide visible to all?
Yes, ma'am. We can see.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So it's a great event today. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity of interacting with you all once again. And see, we are just handful at the national level. So if the school leadership development program have sustained in the states, it's all because of SLAs. And we give full credit to SLA Telangana, to SLA Andhra Pradesh, who've been there co-travelers with us in this program. Not only in this program, but the entire endeavor, the entire journey that started right from the beginning, which Madam Reddy was pointing out to. And we are very grateful for the synergistic relationships that we had with you all from SLA, and also the partnerships that we had in the initial days with government of Telangana, government of Andhra Pradesh. So we are very, very, in fact, fortunate to have such a dedicated team. At the national level, we are there just handful, but this program got sustained all with your efforts. And we really wish to thank you from core of our hearts. Now going back to, the national policies on education, here I would like to take you to the understanding that, quality education in schools have been a great priority, the topmost priority in all the national policies as a recommendation, as, mandates. And all our discourses have centered around the, on how to bring in quality in schools. And this is from where, even if we date back to 1952 Secondary Education Commission, or 1964-65 Education Commission, then to NEP, NPE 1986, followed by Program of Action 1992, and then in between, there was also another move that came up with RTE Act, which legitimized the right of the child to have access to quality education. So all these policies, in a way, have been pronouncing the necessity of bringing quality in schools. And there have been a lot of efforts, lot of discourses centered around quality education. But then now, the recent policy on National Education Policy 2020, it has gone one step further when it says that when it accords, highest priority to the leadership, competence, professional development programs, and wherein the role of school heads has been recognized as central in providing equitable quality of education for all. So here our role as at the national level and at the state level, the SLAs, SCRTs, CMATs, also, comes at that point where we have our own responsibilities to, organize programs and more, specialized programs, customized programs, and the professional development programs. When we look at the schools placed in different contexts, in terms of location, in terms of enrollment, number of teachers, resources available to the school. So our responsibility, in fact, becomes more prominent here. So when we look at NCSL as in retrospect, we see that NCSL established at NEPA in 2012 under the aegis of Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education. It started its journey with the motto that every child learns and every school excels. And also in the vision and mission statements, it was clearly mentioned, because vision was like a spotlight to us from where we tread our pathways to bring in change in the schools. And this was, we also, the vision was to develop new generation leaders. And I was very happy to see Madam Reddy to, use the term new age leaders. So I really like the term as well. So that's really great. So that means we are both going in the same direction, and our planning would also be more fruitful and also implementable. So the mission for NCSL was to enhance leadership capacities at school level for institution building to deliver quality education. So we decided that if this is the mission and vision, then where do we go from here? Is it that we restrict ourselves only to capacity building, or there is something else also to be done? So we decided to work on 4 core functions which we ourselves decided for ourselves. And here we started with curriculum and material development, more of brainstorming, and then we came up with this consensus that there has to be one core area on curriculum and material development, because before this center was established, there was no such curriculum followed all over the country, one uniform curriculum. So NCSL came up with National Curriculum on School Leadership and Leadership Development. And then we also generated material. So that was our first core function. The second is about the capacity building, which you all are very well aware of. The third is about institution building. This is how the networking started and SLAs got established, and lot of leadership development programs, as pointed out by Radha ma'am, that yes, there was SRGs we started with, and then there were programs for SLAs and the other. Then we, it was through SLAs only that we reached out to the school heads. Then the fourth, core function which we decided for ourselves was to, give a very strong base in whatever we do through our research and development. So that was one of the foundations that was laid, based on which all other programs came up and were conceptualized. We also realized that leadership development has to be a continuous process than just one time short program, which was happening earlier. So with these four courses, core functions, we started, and with our main mandate and the framework with which we function, we place transformation of every school in this country into the best school, I would say, the great school, from good to great. So that was from where our main focus started. We also realized that school leadership development, which has a continuous engagement with those who enroll with us, and with continuous review and reflection exercises. You all know about it, the way the programs were designed with 1 year engagement, 16-day face-to-face, and also with the at the district level, the success stories were discussed, the failures were discussed. So this way, you all have been a part of this exercise, and school leadership development was one of the pillar in which our program began to be taken up, began to it started its journey with main focus on transforming school. We also realized that all the recommendations of the national policies all through needs to be translated into real school practices. So, and also we recognize that there is a diversity in which the schools function. In the context, there are diverse contexts. So there cannot be one policy or one program which would suffice to all the requirements of the school placed in, say, hilly areas or border areas or desert areas or tribal areas. So we recognize that there has to be a program which addresses to the diversity and the context, the contextual, understanding of schools need to be developed. So we also, gave a very strong foundation of research and development. This is how the program, and we knew that it has to be done to do, to know, and to be. So there is a reality, there is a vision where we need to, where we wish to, reach. So then it has to be all these efforts. We realize that will not be able to, achieve with one national, national center. So this is how the synergy was developed, and there was a synergistic relationships that started with our governments, different state governments, and also with the SLAs. So at this national level, we had NCSL at the, and where, it is governed by National Advisory Group, National Resource Group, because whatever material we generate at NCSL, we do have resource group where experts and researchers and, faculty from different training institutes and research institutes, they all, vet any material that is generated, and only then it is passed on for dissemination. So we also have faculty of NEPA as part of this resource group. At the state levels, we have state resource groups and leadership academies, which are, they walk hand in hand with us in all the programs. And we are very grateful to everyone, each one of the family, which, has extended its expertise to us. And we also wish to see synergy again in the next phase, where we are coming up with a launch of the program, online program. So for the first time, the national curriculum framework was, conceptualized, then very much at the national level, but it had its roots very much to the local contexts. So this is why this curriculum development, the curriculum framework was accepted by all the states of this country. And, most of the states have translated, contextualized, and also enriched the materials generated in English and Hindi, but then later it was also translated on demand of the state governments itself. So we have 7 key areas which you all know about it, the curriculum framework. So we have at the center perspective on school leadership that cuts across all the 6 other key areas, which begin from developing self, transforming teaching learning process, to building teams, and then leading innovations, leading partnerships, leading school administration. I'm saying we enrich the programs because any material that gets generated, because we started with only 6 key areas in the beginning. So on demand from our participants, from state governments, then the 7th key area was also included later, the leading school administration. So we do take cognizance of the priorities, of the requirements, and of the demands of our states. So, and of course, the participants and SLAs are always there to be with us all through this journey. So we have had face-to-face programs. We started with online program in English and Hindi, which were later, enriched in different languages. Then 1-month certificate course we do offer. We started with 2 batches, but then these were also passed on to SLAs, and I'm sure even Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, they also, and we have the handbook, complete resource handbook, which is, session-wise planning has been done with all the resource materials available. So this is the program which you all, and I'm sure both the SLAs have been working on, and they have been organizing, you all have been organizing these programs, 1-month certificate course, which is accepted, widely popular in most of the states of this country, in fact, all the states. We also started with 1-year postgraduate diploma in school leadership and management, where we were utilizing weekends, evenings, and this program is open for all the current and prospective and aspiring school leaders, wherein there was a large demand for these programs. But we were catering only to Delhi, wherein we were also taking up private heads from the private schools as well. But then there was a greater demand, and it was open to NCR as well. But then we felt with handful of our faculty members, it becomes very difficult, hard pressing for us to continue with this program. So we had 2-year program, but that was face-to-face. But this year, Dr. Subita is also working on the online postgraduate diploma in school leadership and management, which I think you all would come with us hand in hand to disseminate this program. And this is going to be online 1-year program for aspiring prospective school leaders as well. So we will be having collaborations with universities on this, because it's a postgraduate diploma and degree that would be, and we are following all the credit system which UGC mandate tells us about. So we are following this, and we will be coming up soon to you for this 1-year postgraduate diploma and purely online program. Then we also have short modular programs for system administrators, district, block, and diet principals, which are more customized, need-based. Now, coming to this online program, when this program in 2017, I think, we started with the basic level program, which was launched in English and Hindi initially. And it comprised of 8 courses with 30 hours duration. And also it had self-instructional program. I will come to the details later. And this year, friends, we are also launching the intermediate program, because we envision this online program at 3 levels: the basic level, the intermediate level, and the advanced level. So we are coming up with the content. We are writing the complete, content on all the 8 courses as part of our intermediate level program. And those who complete the basic level would be eligible to apply for intermediate. So it's going to be slightly advanced knowledge which we are going to disseminate out there. So the online program is supported by Moodle platform. We follow all the 4 quadrants which a Moodle platform has designed. So in quadrant 1, we have e-content in the form of reading materials or modules. Quadrant 2 comprises of all the reference reading material, active links, videos, YouTube presentations. So even you will find that in this program, we do have online program, the basic level. We have the second quadrant with reference materials as well. The third quadrant would have self-learning materials with practice exercises and activities. And fourth quadrant is confined to the assessment part, where you will see the self-learning, assessment, procedures, the multiple choice questions, exercises, discussions, and portfolios. So this program, in fact, the basic level program, if we look at the national picture, let me also confide in you that we started in 2017, but we found that there was there were not many participants who were registering, the school heads, on this program. Then we took an assessment. We came to know that since this program is only in English and Hindi, may not be receptive and may not be, that much, there may not be many takers due to this. So we started with the contextualization and translation of the basic online program. And then we found that in last, few months only, our registrations also increased. And also the completion rate of the participants who got enrolled with the program. So this is just the national picture. And if you wish to see this, how this program looks like, this is the one which you will see. sorry. And this program has all the details. What is the program? How when we announce this program, how this program is going to be disseminated, and also what this program comprises of would come in, the program announcement as well. So what will be the program overview? This is in English and Hindi at the national level. This is, I thought I must share this with you too. And then, yeah, so so this basic basic program on school leadership management started with English Hindi originally, but has been contextualized and translated into different regional languages to reach out to the maximum school heads. So in addition to Telugu, we also have translated versions of Tamil, and it is not simply a translation, but it is contextualization also, and with the contextualized material and also the content. So this translated versions are more closer to the realities, which is depicted in these, like case studies are also been substituted, and the local case studies have been taken up, materials have been taken up, YouTube's, you will, like Madam was saying that you have YouTube also in Telugu and from Telangana. So of course we do have programs, in different other languages as well: Tamil, Mizo, Marathi, Assamese, Kannada, Bodo, and Malayalam. So the courses in Marathi, Kannada, and Assamese have been uploaded in our portal. I will not show this to you, but yes, of course, I would, take you back to the days when this pandemic crisis had not happened. So we, in fact, envisioned online program much before the pandemic. But now with pandemic and new normal situations, we also realize that there has to be a paradigm shift to the programs, the way we have conceptualized and disseminated. Now there has to be a paradigm shift from face-to-face to online platforms. So, and this just refutes the conventional management models that we were talking about all these years. So, but then the new normal situation also calls for newer preparation. So that is why this year we are extending our online basic program to intermediate as well. So this is the, thank you very much for the launch of Telugu in Telugu language, which was very much needed for the past many months, and now today I can see that dream also being translated into real practices. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you everyone. Thank you
madam,
for this great opportunity.
I request you, madam, on this occasion, please give a formal statement announcing in Telugu that we are launching this program in Telugu. Just give a formal announcement, madam.
Okay. So as requested, thank you very much. And this is the launch in Telugu language, the online program on school leadership management. And I wish to give complete credit to the SCRT Telangana for taking this initiative of translating, of contextualizing and enriching the basic online program. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you everyone, Madam Reddy and Mr. And the Director Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very SCRT Andhra Pradesh, CMAT Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much. Thank you. And
Thank you,
ma'am. Thank you for all your support, ma'am.
And we wish to give all credit to all the translators, contributors, and those who have led this program and taken our, taken to this greater heights. Thank you very much. I
Thank you, ma'am.
place on record
Yeah.
the appreciation and all our gratefulness for this initiative taken in the state of Telangana by SCRT, and also we wish that this program gets disseminated in Telugu, in Andhra Pradesh as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. I think, madam, this honor go to our course translators. They are
Yes.
the Srimati Saloni,
Exactly. Yes, I must
is
place
the
that.
sector officer of DO office Nirmal. G. Naresh is the headmaster at ZPHS Gosikonda.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you so
the
much.
team of
Mr.
about 9 members are there. Gangaya of
We are highly grateful to
Adilabad.
each one of them. Yeah,
P.
please.
Ashok headmaster ZPHS for Adilabad. ED Madhusudan Reddy ZPHS Baharpet, Narayanpet district. Ramana Reddy Garu is Gazette headmaster of ZPHS Talveda. Nandipet is a course translation, and also is also a translator for our resource material. And also we took the services of our Andhra Pradesh also from Chaitanya, Dr. S.T. Chaitanya, principal of DIET Srikakulam.
Thank you.
He
Thank
also
you very much.
contributed for this translation, madam. Also took the services of Srihari, ZPHS Samangal also, Nalgonda district. And also Shirisha madam also. Really she is a pioneer for the school leadership program in Telangana and United Andhra Pradesh. Shirisha
That's
madam.
wonderful.
Yeah, now she's an officer for the KGPs at the state project office. And Subhashi madam, who is also she edited this Telugu version mostly. She edited, myself and Subhashi madam, both of us edited this Telugu version. Once again I thank all this course team who translate this material. Madam,
Thank you. And we
madam,
are equally grateful to your entire team who's worked, day in and out to make this a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Yeah, madam. Yes, you took us to journey, madam. The past from 2012 on the conception of the NCSL at the national level, and you highlighted the very important aspects, the national pulse of education, where it is focused on the equitable quality education, where our school has to play a very important role. Here, where our NCSL believes that every child learns as every school excels, that we have to realize it. Where our
And we
all the schools
our
have to grow.
responsibility.
Yeah, this is a very important aspect.
And our responsibility becomes greater when we have to, reach that last mile.
Yeah.
So lot of, dedication, lot of time consuming, but yes, possible still. Yeah.
So
with all your
aspiration
efforts.
is that every school should excel. That we have to strive for that one. No school should leave behind. That's our motto.
Yes.
Definitely.
No school and no child.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
child. Because NEP also talks about student learning and the professional development skills, or the skills to be sharpened by in this professional development programs for leadership, for leaders who actually have to lead these schools, placed in diverse contexts, placed in diverse, they are facing, in fact, it's the treadmill for them each day. Yeah.
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam. You have highlighted, you have introduced the various types of courses being run by the NCSL online and offline also.
And
Thank
this
you, madam,
online program also does not expect that participants, the school heads remain, in the program itself for a long time, maybe day in and out. No, it's not like that. We just expect the participant to have basic skills in using computers and internet, which can be easily more, it's a friendly, user-friendly software that we are using, the Moodle, software. So, and also it doesn't call for too much of time to be devoted for online program. It's just we are expecting the participant to spend, even if a participant spends minimum of 3 hours a week on learning, I think the program gets completed in 3 to 4 months. So only that much effort has to be taken.
Yeah, I think from Telangana, madam, about 9,058 members have registered for the PSLM basic course, but only 728. That means hardly, it is less than 10% of school heads have completed the course. I think we have to focus on this, madam. Actually, the completion rate is very less.
No, at least we have started with the initiative.
Yeah.
It will get through, because as per our data, may not be visible here, that in Telangana, we have school heads, 26,734, school heads currently in position, 26,000 plus, I can say. And total number of registrations, that was in English version. So that's almost 9,057 have registered. So there is a gap, but yes, now with the launch of this program, we hope that all the participants would like to join, would be very keen to join this program. Yeah. And
yes,
in
post states, I think they will take the advantage of starting in Telugu language. The post states, I think they will improve this tally.
So we wish and really hope that. Yes, and Andhra Pradesh has 43,000 plus school heads currently in position, and registered participants are 5,166. But yes, again, it was in English, version where they got registered. But now again, we hope that more would join soon. So we are envisioning participation of all the school heads in these two states, and we also hoping that there would be registration, fast registration, more numbers would come in, and there would also ensure that there would be completion of online. So we will have all the qualified, registered, qualified school leaders in this country. And of course, SLAs more, they are more promising, and we have been working day in and out with them. And we look at SLAs as more promising and committed organizations with teams, of course. So SCRT Telangana, CMAT Andhra Pradesh, we are all moving towards new processes, more oriented to leadership skills, sharpening skills, and also aiming at what NEP 2020 talks about, 50 hours of continuous professional development. So if these two programs are taken together, the basic and the intermediate, this would suffice to the 50 hours of continuous professional development, which is also one of the recommendation of NEP 2020. So those who enroll in basic program, online program, would be completing in the next, 3-4 months. We can just say that, just as a rough estimate. And then those who complete, they will be entitled for intermediate program, which would also, and then more, qualified leaders will be there in the country. This is what our dream is. And we hope that the journey that we have taken together with SLAs, with our SRGs, and the resource persons, and the translators, and all those who have come together and joined hands in this endeavor, in this school leadership development program. I think this new journey is going to, and with new energy, with new enthusiasm to take it further and build a more synergy to, actual, I would say the aspiration for which we all are there, to see that every child in the school learns and succeeds, and every school excels. So for that, we are looking towards SLS and the teams, the more dedicated, and you're all so dedicated that we cannot give you any mandate. Yes, of course, only thing is that we can always, work together in synergy. So we've just taken off, but we hope that this journey will also find its destination. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam. I hope definitely will rise to our expectation, your expectations, definitely. Thank you, Madam, for your guidance, and of all the years we are working under your guidance, and definitely we will meet your expectations.
Thank you so much for those kind words, but we have not done enough. It's you who have always been taking it to the next level. Thank you so much.
I hope our the participants, the school heads are also very much conscious about this objective, Madam. Definitely, they will
Thank you.
try to develop professionally and also develop the school heads. The school, no school is behind, or no child will be behind.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
On this occasion, I think we have our guest, Sri V.N. Mastanaya Garu, Director, CMAT, Andhra Pradesh. He joined along with his team members. Suhasini Madam is also the Nodal Officer of the School Leadership Academy, Andhra Pradesh. I also invite on this occasion Srimati Kamal Gaur Garu, Deputy Director of the Save the Children, who also joined this program. I invite once again. Now I request Sri V.N. Mastanaya Garu, Director of CMAT, Andhra Pradesh. I think all of you know, because as a United Andhra Pradesh, he worked as a joint right, Deputy Director, DO, and also the Joint Director, United Andhra Pradesh. So most of you know. I invite Director CMAT, Sri V.N. Mastanaya Garu, to deliver his speech. Over to Mastanaya, sir.
Thank you, Suresh Babu Garu. Good morning to everybody. Madam Rashmi Divan Garu and other faculty from NIPA and NCSL. And as Suresh Babu Garu mentioned, I am not a guest here. I am basically host. I am basically from Telangana. I worked there for 22 years as a Deputy DO, DEO, RJD, and JD. Our Radha Madam is there. Suresh Babu Garu.
Madam, sir.
Madam is there.
Undi, sir. Madam.
Oh, Sirisha is there. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, they're all our team. Okay. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Basically from Director SCERT Telangana and other ex-colleagues of Telangana and our faculty members from different institutions and our faculty from CMAT, NCSL, Andhra Pradesh. In the change in scenario, it is the right time and essential to sensitize the heads of institutions, particularly in view of the national education policy. As for the observations, our observations for a long time, whatever and whenever we adopt or formulate some guidelines or policies, we are able to percolate up to district level. After that, the actual beneficiaries or stakeholders are children and parents. As for my personal opinion, that's not happening. There are huge gaps in between state and district, district and school, school and children. So we have to attend. First we have to concentrate on that. It's a good initiation. The NEPA has established NCSL at national level and state level. And I think it is the right time to fill those gaps existing for a long time. Especially in view of the national education policy, new education policy, there are several additions in view of academics, administration, and technology. So all these aspects or guidelines must reach the school leader, and in turn, school leader had to coordinate with the society, that is parents mainly, and they should give fruits to the children. Then only our task of this these activities will be fulfilled. So when we come to this present modules, we have contextualization is most important in the changed scenario and developed science and technology. So Telangana has taken a good initiation to contextualize the modules and translate it in Telugu. Nowadays, I think almost all the headmasters are graduates or double graduates. Some PhDs also are there. I think regional language or Telugu or some other language, it don't create much difference. We have to concentrate on the subject. In Telugu states for last 20-25 years, we have several guidelines, government orders, and curricular instructions from SCERT, Director of School Education, Government of the School Education Department, and those guidelines and instructions we have to coordinate with the present guidelines being issued in view of the NEP. For example, headmaster or a school leader has to perform two types of responsibilities mainly. Those are academic and administrative. Nowadays, very rarely they are observed when we visit the schools. Those are not appearing. Observation is not there, administration, there are several gaps. And ultimately, children our students are being affected, and quality of education is deteriorating day by day. So this is the right time to attend on those gaps and fulfill the requirements of present day generations of children. So I think, and I request the NEPA faculty to concentrate on those activities, and at the same time, our headmasters, our colleagues are there. I think around 170 school leaders are there. They have to rethink. There are extraordinary works being done by the HMs, and at the same time, we are finding several gaps in some institutions. It is I can clearly tell wherever the HM is taking responsibility and coordinating with the teachers and other community, that school is doing very well, excel. They are doing excel. So we have to think on those lines. What are the difficulties? There are several problems and several difficulties for the HMs who wish to demonstrate their responsibilities, especially during COVID period. They faced a lot of problems. In spite of the critical situations, they have done very well, especially conducting online classes through this technology, especially in low technology areas. Our headmasters have done very well in both the states, and there are no much gaps in teaching learning process during the COVID pandemic period when compared to the other states. That I can say proudly. Congratulations to the school leaders of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana And thank you, one and all. Thank you giving Suresh Babu garu for giving this opportunity. I think
Thank
we
you,
will
sir. Thank
do
you.
better in future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We will work together. Definitely, sir. Thank you, sir, for highlighting the importance of
Thank
the
you.
school
Thank
heads.
you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, wherever the school heads are strong, the schools excel. This is a very important factor. That's what the school leadership academics and NCL is working in the direction. Definitely, sir, we will work together, the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, for improving our schools. And you have highlighted very important aspect, the role of the school heads in context of national education policy. And you have shared the very important aspect observation you made, sir, that the school head should be it should be equally strong in academic and as well as the administration. What I feel right now, the administration is over dominating over the academics. So we have to give the equal emphasis for the academics and as well as the administration. So academic leadership is a very important role as the school has to play. So that's why you reiterated the important components. I really am very, very thankful, Masanekar sir, for giving a valuable message. Now, the next, I invite Dr. Subhita G.V. Menon, who is the faculty member of the NCSL NIPA and is the in charge for the Telangana state also. She will talk about the journey and the achievements of the School Leadership Academy of Telangana state. Over to Subhita Menon.
Thank you, Suresh sir. Am I audible? Is my voice clear?
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
Yes, madam.
So, thank you, respected Radha Reddy ma'am, the director SCERT Telangana, respected Sir Mastanaya sir, director CMAT Andhra Pradesh, respected ma'am, our dear Professor Rashmi Diwan, who is the head of NCSL, respected Suresh Babu sir, SLA Telangana consultant, NCSL faculty, and the entire team of SLA Telangana and SLA Andhra Pradesh. As a national coordinator for SLA Telangana, it gives me a lot of happiness to mention the journey and the achievements of SLA Telangana in front of this important gathering. Quite a bit of it, Radha Reddy ma'am has already mentioned in her inaugural speech, but I would like to reiterate certain aspects. SLA-SCERT Telangana was established in December 2018 as one of the units of SCERT and also as an extended arm of NCSL. As you're aware, the NCSL's vision for SLA in each state has been to establish long-term engagement and very proactive engagement with all the states through networking with a very key state-level institution that is already engaged in the capacity building program and whose vision is to ensure quality education in the schools. So SCERT Telangana, with its institutional vision, which is to provide capacity building programs, quality capacity building programs, act as clearinghouse for ideas and information, to keep the teachers and school heads abreast of latest developments in the field of education, to become the hub of resources in the form of publications and audio-video resources, provide resource support to implement the academic policies laid down by the government. These are the core functions of SLA. These are just a couple of them. There are many more. So with these core functions, it becomes the right choice to be chosen as a school leadership academy in Telangana. And SLA-SCERT, under the guidance of Radha Reddy ma'am and Suresh Babu sir and their core team, the back strength of SLA, through their enduring support, has ensured that this vision has been converted into reality. We are indeed grateful to them for that. And the last couple of years, since its inception, SCERT Telangana has successfully established a learning community, I would say a core learning community in the area of school leadership. It has its own 15 member core group with whom it constantly discusses the implementation plan of NCSL. And these are also the core groups who are take proactive initiatives to in all these activities that SLA SCERT engages in, such as translation, contextualization, creation of case studies and videos, and in training programs. And no wonder it is instrumental in training a total of 225 SRGs covering 33 districts in face-to-face mode alone, and 794 SRGs through the virtual mode. And the total number of school heads trained is 8,796. And that's why we can be ensured that they have created a team who will further empower the school heads in the state. And SCERT Telangana has also been functioning as a data bank of best leadership practices. They have come out with very high quality videos and case studies. And the videos have been uploaded on the NCSL website. And the videos showcases the role of school heads in transforming schools, especially after their leadership perspectives widened following their training in SLDP. So the video highlights how the schools have become dynamic learning organizations. And as ma'am and Radha Reddy ma'am and Asanaya sir have rightly pointed out, keeping the child as the center of reforms, and how school and community relationships work, and the kind of innovative teaching learning processes that is carried out in the school. So the videos showcases all these important aspects of school leadership. And in February 2021, SCERT Telangana had a national consultative meet on school leadership in collaboration with Save the Children. And this collaboration resulted in publication of 60 success stories, which they have brought out as a book, Transformation of Schools into Vibrant Learning Hubs, which is an excellent output in the area of school leadership. And it has also created a rich database of case studies by the name Reflections, that is showcasing the successful stories of school heads. And every year when we have our national annual conference on school leadership, SCERT Telangana has taken an active role in nominating school principals and in spreading the word to school principals across the states for participation in the Celebrating School Leadership Annual Conference, which usually NCSL holds every year. And as we already know, they have taken an active role in the translation and contextualization of the basic course in online program, the PSLF. And sincerely thank the entire team that is behind this translation and contextualization process. And I would like to mention here that even during the pandemic, SCERT Telangana has been very active, and they have organized seminars very frequently, and they have ensured that every district organized their own seminars in the area of school leadership. And I would say that the district education officers have played a very active role in disseminating concepts and the ideas and the narratives on school leadership across the state. And the schools also included, other than government schools, also key special institutions such as the KGBV and the state model schools. And some of the themes that were included during the webinars were school development plans, team building, inclusion in education, school vision and mission, role of ICT, etc. These are just a few, but there were many more things that was included during the webinar. And in CSL, the SLA Telangana was also involved a couple of years back in updating the SLDP handbook with added key area 7, where they also added local success stories, and they also created a participant handbook in the year 2019. And last year, between 8th to 12th November, they conducted a 5-day training program on school leadership in the online mode, where all 7 key areas were covered. And they have their own official YouTube channel where they telecast webinars and online discussions on school leadership. And the team is currently in the process of developing their own regional modules that are context specific and practitioner centered. And so this is just a few, and I think their output is very high indeed in terms of school leadership academy in the area of school leadership. And I am sure and I hope that CRT Telangana as an SLA would continue to strive to achieve the goal of ensuring that every child learns and every school excels. Thank you once again, and looking forward to the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabita Madam ji. Thank you for giving a complete picture of the activities carried out by the School Leadership Academy of Telangana State. I'm very thankful to you, Madam, for your under your guidance. We could achieve so many things. In future, we look forward to you for more guidance, and we'll try to whatever the shortcomings are there, we'll try to overcome that one with your help. Thank you, madam. I invite Srimati Kamal Gaur, Deputy Director, Save the Children, India. Of course, the School Leadership Academy, and of course, before the School Leadership Academy formation, the CRT, the Department of School Education of Telangana, during combined state also, we actually cooperated, we coordinated with the Save the Children, where particularly in the school leadership area, the 2013 also, we organized so many seminars, national and state also. And particularly the area of the focus for the Save the Children after Telangana, where inclusion in education also that we are trying to focus. They are working in the early child care and safe schools. Together we organize the safe school programs and inclusion in education. And also we are working in the school leadership. Just now, Subita Madam also told about we had organized the consultative meet also last year we did. So the School Save the Children is very, right from 2013 onwards, continuously, they are collaborating with the United Andhra Pradesh and also for the Telangana, where the Nagesh, the manager of the South India, is taking a very critical role in making these activities. I invite on this occasion Srimati Kamal Gaur, Deputy Director, Save the Children, India, to give the message. Madam is there? Nagesh is there? Nagesh? Okay.
I think they're not there, sir.
Okay, they have been there. Okay. I think we will conclude this session. Before concluding the session, I'm really thankful to the our team members, Jagdishwar Reddy, and also the Suraj Garu from NCSL. With these two persons, we could make this program online in Telugu version. So technically, they could make this program. They made available, accessible in Telugu language. Apart from our translation, we did. But the technical assistance has come from Jagdishwar Reddy. I really appreciate Jagdishwar Reddy and Suraj Garu on this occasion. Over to Jagdishwar Reddy to propose the vote of thanks for this program. Thank you. Thank you.
This program has been very eventful. The launch of online School Leadership Program in Telugu language. On this occasion, I take this opportunity to thank Srimati M. Radha Reddy Garu, Director SCERT Telangana, Professor Rashmi Diwanji, Head NCSL NIPA, Shri V. N. Mastanaya Garu, Director CMAT, Professor Sunita Chokji, Professor NCSL NIPA, Dr. Subita G.V. Menon Ji, Assistant Professor NIPA, Dr. Charusmita Malik Ji from NIPA, Dr. Tanushree Mahalik from NCSL NIPA, Dr. Pooja Singhal Ji, Mr. Suraj Kumar Ji. I think I should mention him. I should especially thank Suraj Ji for working with me on even the minutest details, to correct the minutest details in the Telugu versions, because it's not as easy as it appears in the front end to get it corrected in the back end, in the servers also. He was so patient enough to make all the changes what we have recommended to carry out in this program. Thank you, Suraj Ji, on this occasion. And I would like to thank Ms. Gurmeet Kaur Ji and all the other staff members of NCSL NIPA. And on this occasion, I would also like to thank Mrs. Suhasini Garu, Nodal Officer, School Leadership Academy, Andhra Pradesh, and their staff at CMAT, Andhra Pradesh. I would also like to thank Srimati Kamal Gaur, Deputy Director, Save the Children. And on this occasion, I would like to thank all the DEOs and quality coordinators in the state of Telangana who have been instrumental in working closely with all the headmasters in the state. I would like to extend my thanks to all the state resource group, core team members of SLA-SCERT, all the module writers, course translators, and especially all the contributors who have been contributing to the publishment documentation of the best practices and working closely with the School Leadership Academy, and we all the headmasters, teachers under the able leadership of Dr. Suresh Babu Garu, who you all know, who is very instrumental and whose tireless efforts are making, it's showing the results are evident. So I would like to thank all the contributors on this occasion, and I expect the same kind of support from you all to work closely with the national NCSL team to carry out their mission and vision. Thank you once again. Thanks all.
Yeah, before concluding the session, I request all the participants and viewers who are witnessing this program, please enroll yourself in the program online of the PSLM, the program on school leadership and management for students. Thank you very much.